Hey, Sato, you were just chatting with the big boss, huh? Ha 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 ha. Nah, just said hi. Trying to rub elbows with the big shots, huh? Ha 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 ha. Listen, I really like you. Will you go out with me?
I'm sorry, Keiichi. I can't date you.
Ah.
I was going to call you after the presentation competition wraps up, but
You're something else.
I'm Keiichi Sato, 25 years old. I'm just an ordinary guy working at Tokimeki Toys, a toy manufacturer. But I have one secret. And that is...
Morning, Keiichi.
Morning, boss.
You're cold. I wish you'd call me Dad.
Don't pout at work. Right, I'm the boss's son. I don't want people to think less of me or not value my work because of it. There are a lot of good folks in the company. Maybe because it's my dad's company. But not everyone's cool. Hey, Sato, you were just chatting up the big boss, huh? Nah, just said hi. Things not going well at work, so you're planning to quit and join the big shots, huh? That's not true at all. Don't spread rumors. You're always so serious. That's my senior colleague, Kijima. He's always trying to score points with my dad and boss.
Morning, Keiichi. Thanks for helping with the proposal yesterday.
She's Nagisa Tsushima, my colleague and the person I have a crush on. Today's the day.
Let me thank you somehow. Oh, how about I treat you to a meal?
Opportunity. So, how about we go out together?
Is that like a date?
Hey now, that's not really okay these days, is it? No, that's not what I meant. Man, if you could just put that enthusiasm into your work, you'd be an incredible asset.
We're having a big new product presentation competition in the company soon. It's a big opportunity for those who haven't led a main project before. We're recruiting from all departments, not just ours, so we can't lose. Good luck, everyone!
Today's my second chance. If I do my best here, I'll get recognized at work and by everyone in the company. I'm keeping it a secret that I'm the boss's son, but it'll come out someday. I always work hard to produce results at work so that I won't disappoint anyone when that happens.
Let's give it our all.
Yeah! That night, we decided to have a pep rally, and after work, we each headed to the restaurant our boss had chosen. I'm running late because I was working on a proposal. I gotta hurry.
You're going all out from the start. Don't push yourself just because you're the boss's son. Just be yourself, Keiichi.
Seriously, how long are they going to treat me like a child?
Everyone, give it your all.
Are you already drunk?
Of course I'll give it my all. You don't need to give it your all, do you? Right, young master? Ha 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 ha. Huh? I saw it earlier. You're the son, aren't you? Ha ha ha. He saw me, of all the people. Well, ha ha. You don't need to work so hard, ha ha ha. Life's easy for you. I'm jealous, ha 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 ha. I shouldn't let him get to me. Today was a good day. I'll distract myself by planning a date with Nagisa. Afterward, I got through Kijima's annoying behavior by imagining my date with Nagisa. I continued working and preparing for the presentation competition without any hitches, and a few weeks later, the date day was finally here.
Yeah, I'm excited too, since it's my first time back since my student days.
See that character headband?
Are you going to wear it?
Sure. We went all out and played the whole day.
That was a blast! I'm so glad I came. Oh, but this was supposed to be my treat. Did you enjoy it?
Absolutely, because spending time with you is the best gift ever. I like you. So, will you go out with me?
I'm sorry. I can't date you, Keiichi.
Oh, I see. Sorry about that.
No, it's me who should say sorry.
I blew it. Nagisa seemed to be having fun, and I thought things were going well, so I just went for it. Maybe I rushed things too much. Still in shock, I walked Nagisa part of the way home, and then we split up. The next week, I was still hung up on my regret at work. Does she not see me as a man? Hey, you seem spaced out. Ha ha ha. Maybe because you can win without even trying? It's not that. Man, you look really down. Go get some fresh air. Okay, I will. What's with him? Oh well, ha ha ha. I couldn't focus at work. I can't keep going like this. To pump myself up, I chugged a coffee and then went back to my seat. I tried to knock out my tasks for the day and get cracking on my presentation for the upcoming competition, but... What? It's gone! The proposal I saved on my desktop was missing. I couldn't find it in any folder. Did I accidentally delete it? No, that can't be it. What now? The presentation competition is this weekend. I won't be ready in time at this rate. As I'm redoing it, I keep thinking of other ideas and can't focus. Maybe I should start over. Nah, there's just not enough time for that. Nagisa, did you forget something?
Here, have some food.
Oh, thanks.
Is this for the presentation competition? I'll help you. What kind of toy are you thinking of?
An educational one. It uses 3D imaging and VR to teach simple English and math. This kindness really gets to me.
That's a great idea.
I want to take this company further. That's why I want to create toys that people can use for a long time.
Keiichi, you're amazing.
Really?
Yeah, I really respect how you do your job.
What's up? Why so out of the blue?
Sorry, I kinda ended up overhearing your chat with Kijima at the rally. So, Keiichi, you're the CEO's son? Look, my dad raised me. He was sick a lot and couldn't work much, so he struggled a lot. That's why I thought I couldn't be with someone like you.
That's totally not true.
Thanks. I just don't feel confident. That's why I turned you down. But it really made me happy. I came back to tell you that. You seemed so down today. I hope it's not because of me.
Oh, that. Sorry, I didn't mean to worry you.
It's cool. Can we just stay good friends like before?
Definitely. No problem at all. I can't believe Nagisa was worrying about all that. I need to get over it and stay strong. This is nerve-wracking.
Kijima's up next, right? I'm nervous too.
I've designed a new educational toy with 3D and VR.
What? That was Keiichi's idea.
No way! Kijima stole my concept? I never thought he'd do something that low. This cool new toy is going to be a hit with kids for a long time.
Hey, are you okay, Keiichi?
Yeah. I'm a little, actually really shocked, but I'm good. I've got you, Nagisa. Not just that, we have the proposal we worked on together. So hang in there.
Got it.
Way to go, son. Haha. I'm not going to lose to that guy. Now my proposal's in the spotlight, and I even threw in some of my own updates. I'm a shoo-in to win. My project is... Go ahead and show your dad how it's done. My project is a 3D maze that combines puzzles and mazes where you can learn while playing. Exactly, it's what? The maze has different parts like 3D puzzles, doodle boards, and doors with swap-out math problems. It's for kids age 3 and up. When they solve the puzzles, the doors open up.
That's pretty neat.
What? It's a big toy that keeps kids thinking and moving while they learn. They can even design their own mazes as they grow, so they'll enjoy it for years. Plus, we're planning to keep adding new door parts.
Keiichi?
Redoing the proposal made me see things differently. I thought innovation was all about the latest tech, but VR might be too much for little kids. I guess I wasn't really thinking about our customers.
That's a good point. 3D can make you queasy and mess with your eyesight. It's fun, but...
Remember running around as a kid? Covering your eyes is kind of risky.
True. But this is pretty different from your earlier ideas, right? You good with that?
Yeah, maybe it's good I lost the old proposal. It helped me remember what's important. Toys should make kids happy. I just want to make a bunch of kids happy.
You're really amazing.
My presentation went smoothly, and now we're all voting to pick which project gets made. Here are the results.
Sato's 3D maze got over 80% of the votes. Way to go!
Yes, I nailed it! My project was picked, and we're setting up a project team now. This is just nuts! Total favoritism!
Favoritism?
Come on, Sato is your son, right? Was this rigged from the start?
Doesn't matter. Most folks probably didn't even know.
Exactly. I don't baby him just because he's my son. I've actually been harder on him. Lately, though, I've gone a bit easy because of the backlash.
Told ya!
I've never played favorites at work. He just wanted to work on the same stuff.
Really? You think the execs knew? They probably just voted for Sato to be nice.
That's news to me.
Huh?
But honestly, we just really liked Sato's project. We were told to base our decision on the presentation.
That's BS!
Kijima, your project was great too, but did you really think about who's going to use it?
Absolutely! Yeah, it might be cool, but it's not really suitable for little kids. What? What are you saying? That was your...
You missed a few details, huh?
Yeah, that wasn't even your idea to begin with.
No, that's not what I meant.
When Keiichi mentioned he lost a proposal, I got suspicious. Keiichi can be forgetful sometimes, but losing such an important document didn't seem right, so I decided to check the computers just to be sure.
Oops.
Caught you on camera messing with Keiichi's computer after you kicked him out. What were you up to?
About that.
Just be honest. We can always check the history.
I was going to call you in after the whole event was over.
I'm really sorry. Please forgive me. Kijima's desperate plea echoed around the office. After that, Kijima got transferred out of the product development department. He was so uncomfortable, so he eventually just quit. One of his old coworkers said he's getting pushed around by younger bosses at his new job.
He's too proud. Probably won't last there either. But that's not Sato's problem.
Haha, thanks. As the new project leader, I'm pushing forward with making the toy I designed. In these busy, fun days, Nagisa, who's now part of the same project team, called me over.
I was thinking I wasn't cut out for this and was about to quit, but I can't give up. I really like you too.
Huh? Really?
So, if you're cool with someone like me, I'm a big saver from way back. But if that works for you...
Let's do this together. Getting recognized at work has been awesome. I'm going to keep making toys that make everyone smile, with the most important person by my side.
You had the same batch as him, but there's a world of difference between you two.
This is a goodbye with you.
I couldn't get the fire started.
I'll help you.
Going from a regular employee straight to department head. That's quite impressive, huh?
Right. What do you think, Sato? That hard-working devil who was always ahead of me. Such a D-bag. Eat your heart out. My name is Keiichi Sato. I work for a company that sells and maintains checkout systems for supermarkets. Recently, one of my colleagues, Suzuki, has been promoted to section manager in recognition of his achievements. That in itself is perfectly fine, but... Sato, you're probably gonna stay a regular employee forever, huh?
You had the same batch as him, but there's a world of difference between you two.
Our checkout system is set to be introduced at all the registers of that major supermarket chain nationwide. It's a big deal. This was completely recognized as my achievement. And Sato, I guess this is a goodbye with you. That thing you're tearing up right now, isn't that the proposal I came up with? Why do you have it? And why are you standing by Suzuki? You're my girlfriend. Huh? I wonder why. I don't know. Now, I'm done with this document.
It's only natural for me to follow a promising section chief, isn't it?
Suzuki, it was you. Huh? What are you talking about? The proposal I spent months working on was suddenly lost one day. The data is gone too. It was you, wasn't it? What did I do? You stole the proposal I made, thoroughly deleted its data, and then used it to submit to the other party, right? What if it is? What's it to you? I went through multiple discussions and prototypes with a representative from a major supermarket. After investing a significant amount of time and effort, I finally put together a proposal that's at a contract-worthy level. Do you have any idea how hard I worked? I don't give a shit.
What are you talking about? You're so lame.
Totally.
Right?
Ah. Anyway, from now on, I'm the department head and getting a good dose of my supervision. You wanna do that, Sato?
That's impossible, right? Absolutely not, right?
Ah. Goodbye. Ha 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 ha.
Bye-bye.
I decided to quit the company. Suzuki must have taken my proposal without my permission and proceeded to sign a contract with a major supermarket. And took credit for it, but I have no proof of that. From now on, Suzuki is the boss. Plus, there's even an ex-girlfriend among my colleagues. I figured there was nothing to gain by continuing to work in this kind of environment. No use dwelling on things forever. I decided to shake off these feelings by taking a trip. Went camping, something I do as a hobby to clear my mind. It was my own camping trip, solo camping. Okay, I guess this setup works. Huh? Lately, there are a lot of women doing solo camping. I spotted a girl who seemed a bit unsure, so I decided to strike up a conversation. Hello there, can I help you?
Oh, Sato?
Huh? Miss Kagura? Director? I happened to meet my former boss. She's Miss Kagura, the section chief who got promoted to director right after I quit.
Actually, this is my first time solo camping. I couldn't start a fire.
I'll help you. I quickly started a fire with my special tools. If you've got some fire starter and kindling, you can get a fire going real quick.
Thank you. You've been a big help.
You're welcome.
You're pretty efficient. Do you come camping often?
Yes, I do. I come often as a hobby. I've been doing it since I was a student.
Are you here for solo camping too?
Yes, I am. I used to go camping with friends back in my student days, but as I became a working adult, the number of available companions dwindled. Lately, I mostly camp solo.
That's what happens when you become a working adult, isn't it?
Did you come here alone too, Miss Kagura?
Yeah. I had gathered all the gear I needed on the recommendation of a friend, but it was my first time. So I was at a loss. And then you showed up. Thank you.
I'm glad I could be of help.
I'd love to learn more from you. If you're up for it, how about camping together?
Sure, I'd love to. For dinner, I served up my signature camp cooking. Here, we've got paella, mushroom, pasta, shrimp salad.
Wow! They all look delicious!
Let's eat together.
Yes, let's! Delicious! Do you always make such wonderful dishes?
Thank you so much. This time it's Italian, but sometimes I switch it up to Indian curry, try my hand at steaks, or even experiment with smoking. Just whatever I feel like at the moment.
I love it! I want to come again together next time.
Sure, let's do it together.
Yeah! I'm so psyched!
I thought she was beautiful, but I didn't know she was so cute. I was happy that she praised my cooking and enjoyed it so much. After dinner, we talked about all sorts of things and the night went on. It was a really fun day. I had a great time today, thank you.
Me too, thank you.
Well, I guess it's about time for me to hit the hay. Good night.
Okay. Can't I sleep with you? It's a big tent, it'll be fine, right? Am I bothering you?
No, it's nice to be together, huh? Then let's do that. Good night.
Good night.
Back in my student days, I used to go camping with friends, and sometimes there were women among us. But I've never slept alone with a beautiful woman like Miss Kagura, and I found myself getting all nervous. I wondered how Miss Kagura was. The next morning.
Oh, breakfast is great too. Oh, I'm so happy.
Thanks.
You look sleepy. Couldn't sleep last night?
Haha, being alone with someone as wonderful as Miss Kagura, you know. I, couldn't help but feel conscious and my heart was racing.
I had a blast. I'd love to go camping together again.
I had fun too. We should definitely do this again.
Can I sleep with you again then?
Yes. So, this is how Miss Kagura and I started going camping together. We were having a great time camping together on this day with Miss Kagura. However, I ran into the two people I least wanted to see. Huh? Is that Sato?
You quit your job, didn't you? Camping and all, you're quite the carefree person.
That's right, isn't it? You better get on with your job hunting, don't you?
What? Suzuki and Takahashi?
You took credit for the contract with that big supermarket by stealing my proposal, didn't you?
Oh yeah, that was indeed the case that Sato was working on.
After you stole the contract, you tore up my proposal right in front of me, didn't you? That felt good, man. I'm grateful to you, you know. Just a little bit, right?
He's thanking you, you know. Really, you should be thankful, okay?
You always stayed late working, even when everyone else finished on time and went for drinks. Like you were showing off. What the hell was it?
You never paid attention to me, just buried in your work all the time.
I feel bad about that, but I was giving it my all to pull it off. You were always performing better than me, ahead of me, and it was frustrating.
I don't care about you anymore.
But now, you've quit the company, so you're done for. You deserve it.
Sato, you're not really camping, are you? Are you homeless and sleeping outdoors? Living here, right? Suzuki lives in a luxury apartment, you know? Sato!
Miss Kagura,
You were an excellent employee, but you suddenly left the company. I always wondered why that was. But now I understand.
were you listening to the conversation just now?
Yes, I did. I just happened to be there and heard it. It has something to do with Suzuki, doesn't it?
I told her everything that had happened.
Ugh! I can't believe it! It's almost certainly Suzuki's doing, isn't it?
But there's no proof.
No, I can't leave it like this. I'm not giving up. I'll investigate thoroughly.
Miss Kagura, to think you would see it that way, thank you.
There has to be some kind of evidence to prove it.
Under Miss Kagura's direction, the PC used by Suzuki and the company's server were thoroughly investigated.
Sato said that Suzuki tore up the lost proposal document belonging to Sato right in front of him. He also mentioned that the data for the proposal he created was also deleted.
The investigation continued until midnight.
This is it! We did it!
Finally, evidence was discovered. There were logs on Suzuki's PC showing access to my proposal data, and logs of the data being deleted. What really clinched it was that the creator information in the final version of the proposal data still had my name on it. Looking back, it was quite a shoddy move.
Now Suzuki is definitely guilty. I won't let him off the hook.
The next day, Miss Kagura summoned me. saying it was an important matter and she wanted me to come.
Now, Mr. Suzuki,
Yes, ma'am.
regarding the earlier contract with a major supermarket, I was aware that Sato was the one who was in charge of that matter. But was that not the case? Also, several employees witnessed you tear up Sato's proposal in front of him. Is that correct?
Oh, about that matter. In reality, Sato was far from making progress, and the proposal was hardly developed at all. I was concerned that keeping the other party waiting too long would jeopardize the contract. So, I independently created a proposal and successfully secured the deal. Damn, that's a total lie. And as for Sato's unfinished proposal, that became unnecessary. I shredded it. It's only natural to dispose of unnecessary documents. That's bullshit.
Mr. Sato?
My apologies.
So that means you claim the proposal you presented was entirely your own creation, and you shredded Sato's proposal for disposal. Is that correct?
That's right.
By the way, we've examined the PC you're using and the internal server.
Huh?
Your PC accessed the data of the proposal that Sato was working on, and a deletion log was recorded. What does this mean?
Ugh.
In addition, the data of the proposal submitted to the other party is stored on the company's server. Upon checking the creator information of the data, it was listed as created by Keiichi Sato. You said earlier that you created the proposal on your own. But what does this mean? Can you explain?
This is not good. I can't explain this away completely.
You can't explain?
I was set up by Sato. This is some kind of conspiracy by him.
It seems like all the circumstances are pointing to your wrongdoing, doesn't it?
No, Sato.
Ugh!
What?
Even at this point, are you still trying to blame everything on Sato?
I am
Mr. Suzuki!
Eek!
Mr. Suzuki?
Yes?
So, you're going to admit it, right?
I'm so sorry. Miss Kagura.
Sato, are you happy with this?
Over the moon. I don't know how to thank you. Now that Suzuki has admitted it, I'm sure he'll readily accept it even if I issue a STEM punishment for this wrongdoing. Boss!
Dad!
Dad? Huh? Is he Miss Kagura's father? What? I heard the whole story just now, so the deal was actually being pushed forward by you, right?
I had discussed this matter with the president beforehand.
I see. Thank you for putting together this big job. And yet, I'm really sorry that I haven't been able to properly evaluate my employees. As a result, I have put you through a rough time. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry too.
Wait. Please raise your head. Sato, this may be too selfish of me to say this, but if it's alright with you, could you come back to our company? I want you to come back as a section chief. I'm begging you, please.
I'm also pleading with you. Losing a talented employee like you would be a significant loss for our company. I want you to work with me again, please? For a long, long time. Besides work, I hope you could also consider me being your partner. Would you?
Yui?
You know, I really like Sato. Hey, you like him too, don't you, Dad?
Well, yes. I think he's a nice guy.
Yes!
What do you think, Sato? This is an incredibly grateful offer. I'll gladly accept it. Oh, that's great!
Yay!
I think she's mixing it up. I expect you to team up and work together with Yui solidly. Counting on you. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Let's strengthen our bond and work together.
Thus, I was welcomed back to my former company as a section chief. Due to this scandal, Suzuki got demoted to a regular employee and also faced a pay cut. Moreover, Rumors of the misconduct spread rapidly within the company, and unable to bear the pressure, Suzuki resigned. I guess he reaps what he sows. In the industry, bad news spreads like wildfire. No company is willing to hire him now. I heard a rumor that Suzuki had to give up his luxurious apartment, and now lives in a cheap, run-down apartment, facing financial difficulties. As for me, I was ready to work hard, teaming up with Miss Kagura and all, as the president suggested. But I must admit, I'm a bit bewildered by her intense displays of affection. Of all days, everyone's leaving early today. I don't want to be alone with Nagisa for too long, so let's just get the work done quickly. I decided to go all out and get serious today, knocking out the work. Nagisa, hand over any unfinished tasks to me. I want to get things done quickly.
Oh, yeah. Huh? I thought he was slow at work, but not so much. Or rather, he's fast. You're very efficient, huh?
Huh? Well, I just want to go home as soon as possible.
Have you, by any chance, been deliberately taking your time to do your work, haven't you?
No way.
I may have misunderstood you. Can you show me the real you?
Whoa. I always thought she was pretty, but I've never seen this expression on her face. Hey, why am I getting my heart fluttered by my boss? Get the job done quickly. After working overtime together for about an hour, we wrapped things up at a good point and decided to head home.
I don't want to stay too late. How about we call it a day and head home now?
Sure.
What?
What's wrong?
I don't know, but don't worry, I'll figure it out. But I'm not particularly good with computers, though. What does this error mean? Anyway, I gotta do something myself. No good. Gotta contact the repair service. I wonder if they're available at this hour.
Let me take a look. This seems to be hacked from somewhere. That's why the security is kicking in, and we're getting these error messages.
Hacked? Oh my goodness.
Don't worry, this hacker seems to be a novice. I'll fix it right away. Could this hacker be... Anyway, let's run the intrusion program analysis on this. I fixed the error and set up a simple new security measure. I think it's safe now for the time being. I'll report it to the security department tomorrow for investigation and reinforcement.
I see. Thank you. It was a big help.
Now we can head home this time, right? It's not safe to walk around too late. Let's go home.
Yeah. You're good with computers. I'm impressed you can build a security system.
It's just that my last job was in that field.
You don't have to be so modest. Thank you so much. I should do something for you.
That's not necessary. I just did what I could.
That's right. Give me one night, Keiichi.
Huh? One night?
Yes. There's a place I want to take you.
Does that mean it's a date? Well, that's a little...
Please? I promise I won't cause any trouble. Please humor me.
Is she surprisingly demanding or something? She's kinda cute, like a spoiled kid, but... Okay, I'll tag along with you.
Yes!
So, we decided on a date and planned to go out together one weekend night. It's quite an uphill, isn't it?
Yep. There's an observation deck up ahead. Do you know it?
No, I don't. I've never done anything like hiking in my entire life.
Really? Then you might be surprised.
Surprised? Wow, amazing!
Right? This is the closest scenic spot from the office. I often come here when I'm tired.
There were several benches on the observation deck, and we sat on one, gazing up at the starry sky.
Haven't taken the time to just watch the stars in forever, huh?
No, I've never thought about it.
I figured.
Why did you bring me here?
I guess because I thought what you needed most was healing. Despite being the first to leave, you seemed more tired than anyone else, with no room for relaxation.
You notice things pretty well, don't you? Nagisa's kindness warmed my heart a little. I had this experience in the past where a close friend betrayed me at work, and I guess that left me a bit worn out.
I see.
Nagisa didn't pry into the story that slipped out involuntarily. She stayed silent beside me, looking up at the same starry sky. That was somewhat comforting. Since then, I've been offering to help others, volunteering for overtime when needed. And gradually, but steadily, taking a more proactive approach to my work. Nagisa had indeed healed me in one night. Amidst that, the PC made that error sound again. Since it was during the day this time, I checked the situation with someone from the security department. This seems like another prank-like hacking. The security took a hit, but there's no actual damage. But this program, I knew this was that person's doing. What on earth is the purpose behind this?
What's wrong? You look serious.
About that friend I mentioned before, I think it's probably that person's doing.
That person did the hacking? What on earth for?
Probably just messing with me out of spite. That person's got a knack for stirring up trouble. I've got plans to meet that person tonight. Don't worry, I'll give that person a heads up not to mess with our company anymore, so don't worry.
Can I accompany you?
What? Why?
I'm not planning to pry into whatever happened in your past. But going to meet someone who betrayed and hurt you all alone? I'm worried about you.
Worried?
Yes. As a boss, I want to protect my team's well-being from stress. Is that okay?
Even if I say no, won't you throw a tantrum like last time? With all that please, please.
What? I'm not a kid, you know. I won't throw a tantrum.
Just kidding. To be honest, I was a little nervous about going alone, so it'd be nice if you could come with me. That night, I took Nagisa with me to my old friend's company. No one was at the office, and my old friend personally greeted me at the door.
I've been waiting for you, Keiichi. What? His best friend was a woman? Too bad it's not just the two of us. But oh well. This way, please.
She is Reika Kojima. She's my former best friend and someone I used to have feelings for. We never dated though. I think Reika probably noticed my feelings for her and asked me to come to work with her. She's a heartless woman who used me for her own ends, then kicked me out of the company, claiming she didn't need me anymore.
Glad you contacted me. You noticed me, right?
That program is something I created right here. So what do you want?
Lately, the performance has been poor. It turns out there aren't many people more capable than you, and that surprised me. I can't help but think, if only I hadn't let you go.
If it's just that, all you have to do is just contact me, right?
You get it right? The reason I deliberately attacked your company.
Is that... Are you trying to hold my company hostage?
Well, I don't know.
Reika must be saying, if you don't want me to cause trouble for your company, come back to me. That's why she's been hacking into our system repeatedly, disrupting our work. Until now, there haven't been any signs of data leakage even with minor breaches. But I felt a threat that things won't be the same from now on.
You'd choose to suffer yourself rather than see others in trouble, wouldn't you?
You know my weakness well, as expected.
We're best friends. It's only natural, right?
I certainly don't want to cause trouble for the company, especially my boss who believes in me.
You don't want to cause trouble. Does that mean you're quitting our company and going back there? No, you can't! I won't let you leave! You're one of our best employees, and for me...
Calm down, Nagisa. I'm not going to do things her way.
Huh? What's that? Are you turning me down?
It's a given. I never thought you were that stupid to use the company to threaten me.
Threatened? I didn't mean it. Do you have any proof?
There's no evidence of extortion. However, there's evidence that the hacker who attacked us is you. I showed them the results of the analysis of the program that broke into our company. You can easily find out that this IP address belongs to this company. Reika, this is a serious crime. You'd better surrender now.
What's with that tone? You're not going to turn me into the police, are you?
Of course I am.
Are you going to sell out your best friend? That's terrible, traitor!
You're the one who kicked me out.
You like me, right? I knew it all along.
That's why you had taken advantage of me all along. My feelings for you are a thing of the past.
I'll go out with you, so come back. Help me. I don't want the police involved. Do something. That's enough. You had it all coming. It's none of your business. The more you miserably beg, the more it hurts Keiichi, who used to care about you. As his boss, I can't stand seeing my subordinates get hurt.
Isn't she cool? Reika, this is really goodbye. Don't come near me or the company ever again. Thank you so much.
For what? I couldn't have done anything. I was so surprised you had all the evidence and everything ready. I didn't have to accompany you.
That's not true. You protected me, didn't you? To be honest, I was carrying a bit of a baggage from Reika, but I've completely moved on. It's all thanks to you, Nagisa.
Oh, really? I'm glad. I could be of help.
I was happy too. You said you wouldn't let me go.
Oh, that was my true feelings. After I said it, I realized that I have feelings for you. I don't want anyone to take you away from me.
What? Oh, did you mean it that way?
Both. I need you both as your boss and personally.
It took me by surprise, but I'm happy, because I need you too, Nagisa.
Yay!
Whoa, hey, you're kinda quirky and childlike at times, huh? When I casually held her hand, Nagisa genuinely smiled and warmly squeezed back. I decided to move forward without being bound by the past with this cool and cute boss by my side. With those feelings in my heart, I stepped into a happy future.
You don't have a job, do you?
Huh? Well, I do. Did you go into his room?
It's your fault, Mom! Oh.
You're getting married? Huh, yep. I'm Keiichi Sato. I work as a freelance video game planner. One day, I hear that my big brother Yuya is getting married. She's got such a pretty daughter. Both of us still live with our parents, and his wife and her child will move in with us. We're having new family members. I'm really excited, but...
You don't have a job, do you?
Huh? Well, I do.
Don't lie to me. You're always in your room. You'll affect my daughter in a bad way. I want you out of here.
Okay. Well, I was gonna move out. My big brother's wife's name is Misaki. She's really unfriendly to me, even though she was really approachable at first. I want to get along with her, but we're not working out. So I spend my days feeling a bit uncomfortable. However,
Uncle Keiichi, can we play video games together again?
hey Noah. Yeah, sure. I'm really close with her daughter Noah. Wait, someone's coming over.
Aw, so it's a no?
Well, okay, but be good. She'll understand.
Thanks.
I think that's her.
Hi, Keiichi-san.
This is Yui Saito. She's in charge of the game I've been working on. I work from home, so she comes and checks up on me quite often. Hello, come on in.
How's it coming along?
I'm sure they'll like it. Go ahead to my room. On the other hand,
What does he do in his room? I know his parents are rich and do a real estate business, but he can't live off them like this. I have to correct him. I lost again! Noah? Is she in his room? Noah? Mom! What are you doing here? A puzzle game! A puzzle game? I know this one. I heard that it's been downloaded over 1 million times. This is Uncle Keiichi's room. If you want to play video games, do it somewhere else. Oh no, I won't leave! Don't be a baby! I don't want my daughter in the room of a jerk like him. Come on. I spilled some juice. His computer broke. What should I do?
come in. Noah? What's wrong?
Who's this girl? Who's this woman? Don't tell me. Hold on.
Huh?
Keiichi-san, are you married?
Huh?
You should have told me. I never knew.
She's my big brother's wife, and she's her daughter. Didn't you see them before?
Huh? Oh, I see. I panicked.
She looks so relieved. Well, whatever.
Uncle Keiichi, your computer.
Ah! What happened?
You should check it right now.
Yeah! It seems that some parts inside short-circuited. My computer won't even turn on. This is no good. I hope the data I backed up is safe. Anyway, I need to have this fixed.
Well, this is good.
Huh?
You've been a shut-in. This is nature's way of telling you to go outside.
What are you...
Get a job and move out of this house. Be independent. That's a good idea.
You broke my computer and this is what you tell me? How selfish. Someone talks to me when I heave a sigh. Misaki, did you go into his room?
Yuya, you're back. Noah was in his room, so I thought I'd get her out of it. And I spilled water onto his computer.
What? You're kidding me, right?
It's your fault, Mom. This is so harsh. Oh? What's the matter? It's just a computer. It's my fault. Uncle Keiichi can't make video games ever again. What are you talking about?
It's okay. It's not a big deal.
But...
Yui-san,
Yeah?
when is the deadline?
Well, 3 days from today. We can push it back if we talk to the client, though.
Then, tell them I need 2 days. I'll give them exactly what they want.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yui-san, Keiichi, I'm really sorry. I don't even know how to make up for this.
Oh? What are you doing, honey?
Misaki, you have no idea what you did!
Don't yell at me. He's a lazy bum.
Are you still saying such things? We've been over this. I told you many times that he has a job.
What job?
I'm telling you, he makes video games. He made the puzzle game that's been really popular in the country.
What? You mean the one that's been downloaded more than 1 million times?
Yeah, he's one of the best game planners in the industry.
What? No way. That can't be true. It is true. Look up the name of the developer. There are many interview articles on the internet. I don't believe this.
Well, I was lucky, I guess. No, you nailed it, buddy. You've been working really hard since we were little. I knew you'd make it.
Yeah, I feel truly honored to be able to work with a genius like you.
I'm flattered.
Is he really great? But Mom ruined his work.
Don't worry, Noah. It's okay. I remember all the programs I wrote.
Uncle? Say you're sorry, Mom. Noah, why won't you acknowledge him? There are a lot of people waiting for the game. We might have to make them wait. What? Am I the bad person here? You hate video games. But I was able to make a lot of friends because of the games he made. Video games are great! I said I didn't do that on purpose.
Look, this happened because you were looking down on my brother. He's a genius. Pay him some respect.
Shut up! Fine! I'll pay you back in full.
That's not the... Hey! She left. Misaki! It's okay. I'm also to blame. I shouldn't have let Noah use my computers. But I've got a deadline to meet and there's not much time left. Yui-san, make sure to rearrange the schedule.
Got it! I'll call them.
I'm sorry. They'll get mad at you.
No worries, I'm used to it.
Okay, I'll start by writing codes. Noah, do you want to play games with me when things settle down?
Yay! I can't wait for the new game.
I start working really hard to meet the deadline. Oh, it's from Yui-san.
It went well! They gave us 2 days.
Great!
So, where are we on doing it over?
I'm done writing the specification sheet that I wrote before, but I'm doing it over from the top.
What? We don't have time for that!
Haha, it gave me great inspiration. I'm sure it'll be much better than it was.
You never get things done half-hearted.
Tell the client that we'll live up to their expectations. I managed to finish my work before the deadline with the support of Yui-san. Things settled down, or I thought they did. We need her to understand what she did. My big brother wants to speak with Misaki-san one more time. We don't want Noah there, so we decide to talk to Misaki-san when Noah isn't home. However...
I want to be there too.
But this is our problem.
I have something to tell her too.
Why are you so mad? Come on, she has a say in this. He's really oblivious. I met the deadline.
Oh, yeah?
Watch your tone.
Huh. What's the big deal about the new game? It's just a game and a small delay. Big deal.
My company took part in developing the game. Our companies work together.
Oh, really?
My big brother works for a video game developer. So does Yui-san.
Do you know that we work for a major enterprise?
Yeah? I don't play video games, but I know the name.
Then you should be able to imagine how big the budget for the game was. A major enterprise and the best game planner put a lot of effort into making the game.
So what? It wouldn't cause Yuya any trouble if the project failed.
I would definitely have.
Oh.
Did you hear her say that I was part of the developing team and the budget was big? I would have had to take responsibility.
What? What did you say?
You said a small delay. But trends in this industry change pretty quickly. A delay could ruin everything. So it's really important to pick the right release date. Our job is to make good video games constantly. You almost wrecked everything. I wanted you to know that. I didn't mean to. I know, but you might have had to pay a lot of money in compensation if it weren't for Keiichi-san. Compensation?
I'm not blood related with Noah, but she's my child. I work hard so that I can help her grow up to be a nice person. If you ruined everything, that would have cost me my job, let alone my career. Who would take care of my family then? Calm down. Like I told you before, I'm also to blame. So I say it's over here.
Keiichi-san, I'm so sorry, and thank you for helping me.
Misaki-san.
My ex-husband would never work. He didn't change at all even after Noah was born. That's why I divorced him.
I didn't know that. You know, I got a lot of inspiration because I had to focus so hard on my work, so thanks. I'm sure the game became better. I hope you'll give it a try when it comes out. You can play it with Noah.
Thanks, Keiichi-san. You're really sweet. His personality helped him improve his skills.
The client likes the game very much, and the game gets approval. 1 year later, it's finally released. The game sells more than 1 million copies in a few days. My achievement will be told for 100 years.
I want to be a game creator like Uncle Keiichi too. You'll be a great game planner like him. Good luck, honey.
Misaki-san has become really friendly toward me. She's really supportive. Incidentally, I'm seeing Yui-san. Misaki-san doesn't tell me to move out anymore, but I guess it's gonna happen someday soon. Because I'm moving in with my girlfriend.
It's been in the red for ages. Ugh, I can't take this anymore. I'll break up with you.
Oh, wait! You'll get a cold. Do you want to stay at my inn?
Thank you.
I'm Keiichi Sato. I took over this old inn recently. It's been in the red, so my parents thought of closing it down. But this place holds a lot of memories for me, so I'll do my best.
Okay, I'll help you out.
My girlfriend, Momoka, works for the inn while living in it. But this inn is very old and doesn't have a single feature, like a hot spring. It's in the red this month.
What? Again?
I run ads on hotel booking sites, but it's not helping us get more customers.
It's been in the red for ages. I can't take this anymore. I'll break up with you.
Oh, wait!
I won't. There's no way we can recover the performance. This inn is too old. I don't think we're working out. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Momoka? Momoka! Momoka worked hard for a long time supporting me, but I couldn't convince her to stay. That's how our relationship ended. To make matters worse, my bank refuses to give me a loan. As I walk out of the building, I notice it's pouring down. It's raining in my heart too. I should go back. I have a few guests to serve. Just a few, though. Trying to put things behind me, I drive my small van to the inn. I spot a girl who's walking without an umbrella. I pull over the car by reflex and look at her. Oh, she's soaking wet. Are you okay? I work for an inn in the neighborhood. I could give you a ride home.
Oh, I can't go back home for a while.
There has to be a special reason. Anyway, I can't leave her alone. You'll get a cold. Do you want to stay at my inn?
Thank you. I haven't found a hotel for tonight yet. That'll be great.
Okay, I'll drive you to the inn. Get in. The girl tells me her name is Yui Nanase. As we arrive at the inn, I show her to a room for her and the large public bath.
Thank you so much. I warmed up. I wish I could stay here for a few more days. But I have no money. I'll get a job and pay you back, I promise.
Okay, you can stay for a while.
Really? Thank you very much.
I should help her. There are many rooms available anyway. Yui-san starts staying at my inn.
You don't seem to have many guests here.
No, maybe it's because we have no features. People hardly choose to come to this inn.
Did you pick the right customer bases?
Customer bases?
Yes. It's really important to pick the right ones for your business. Sorry, I was out of line.
Don't be. Thank you for the advice. Tell me anytime you notice something. Yui-san gave me many ideas.
The potter in the neighborhood seems to be popular. Some of the fans come to this town on overnight trips to see him. Why don't we add the inn there?
I checked real quick. Most of them are senior citizens. However, they're more likely to stay in the near hot spring town.
Why don't we start seasonal baths?
Seasonal baths?
They're baths with seasonal plants, such as cherry bath, iris bath, yuzu bath, etc. At my parents' house, we used to put seasonal plants in the water every season.
Sounds fun. I think the elderly will like them. Yui-san, did you find a job yet?
No, I had many interviews though.
Why don't you work at this inn? You can keep living here.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, I want you to become my advisor.
Keiichi-san, thank you very much.
Oh, Yui-san.
I never thought I'd ever find a place I could belong to. We can get more customers. Let's make it together.
Yeah, thanks. As I take her advice, we start getting more customers. We get many regulars and our business finally turns profitable. I could give all my employees extra bonuses. I'll tell that to Yui-san.
Hello. Does Yui Nanase work here?
Who are you?
I'm Yamashita from Nanase Advertisement. I'm looking for the president's daughter.
President's daughter?
Oh, Yamashita-san.
Yui-san. You look great. I'm relieved. I came to see you because I was worried. Minori-san wants you to do whatever you want, though.
Thanks. I think I learned a lot of things from working here. So I'm gonna stay here. Don't worry about me.
Okay. I hope it'll work out.
Yamashita-san leaves with a faint smile. Yui-san, is your mother...
A company president? She told me to experience things out in the world because I was naive. Yamashita-san told me I should become more independent, so I moved out of the house.
Okay.
I admire you. Your parents trust you. They acknowledge you as the heir for the inn. My mother doesn't trust me yet.
You have a knack for business management. If you take your time talking things through with your mother, she'll acknowledge you.
Thank you. I want to work here with everything I've got for a bit more.
For a bit more. She'll leave this inn and take over her mother's business someday. I feel lonely. No matter how I feel, time passes. Now that my business makes good money to the point that I renovate the building. One day, my ex Momoka visits me at the inn.
It's been a long time.
Momoka? What are you doing here?
I heard about the inn. It looks great. I can't believe it was run down before. Who's she? You're really great. You revived a dying business. I'm sorry I left you. I should have trusted my boyfriend. Boyfriend? Is she his ex?
I'm sorry too. I made you go through a lot back then. I don't think I could have recovered the business by myself. We got many customers because Yui-san gave me a lot of ideas.
Keiichi-san. Okay. Keiichi, do you think we could get back together? What?
I'm sorry. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I knew that. There's someone else important to you now. Goodbye. Important?
You're the key person here.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Well, maybe she's more than that to me. No, don't think about it. She'll leave here someday. After the renovation, the inn has become even more popular. Now you have to wait to make reservations. Okay, today's guest is... Oh, Minori Nanase. Is this person...
Thank you for coming. Oh, Mom! Hello, Yui. How have you been?
She wanted to see you working here. She came to see your abilities. If you want her to acknowledge you, do your best.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, this is a big chance for Yui-san. I'll provide her mother with genuine hospitality. Psyched up, we gave Minori-san and Yamashita-san a little tour of the inn. How was the dinner?
It was amazing. No frills. The seasonal baths look great because each bathtub is large. It's reasonable that you have many regulars, however... What? What is it, Mom? The building is renovated, but it's small. Yui, are you satisfied with working at an inn like this? Oh, Mom! You're underestimating this inn. This place makes me feel warm in the heart, like no other can. Okay. Emotions still drive you. I thought you had learned better, though.
Minori-san, she's a grown-up. She can decide which path to take in life.
He's right, Mom. I know, Yui. You can go. I want to relax. Okay.
Minori-san, can I tell you this one thing?
Go ahead.
Her business management skills are really great. I'm sure of that because we spent months working together.
Keiichi-san! Okay, I understand. Do you mind leaving now?
No, not at all. I want her to understand that Yui-san has been working really hard this whole time. Thinking that, I spot Minori-san in the lounge while looking around the inn. She's on a couch staring off at the moon. Would you care for a fruit tea?
Oh, thank you. The cup looks great.
It's made by a popular potter. Your daughter picked it.
It's great. The rooms here are reasonable, but I'm sure everyone will be satisfied with any of them. I'm sorry about what I said earlier. This inn is great.
Thank you.
I was the one who was being driven by emotions. Yui doesn't want to take over my business, so I was...
Huh? Hold on. She doesn't want to? I thought you told her to learn things out in the world.
Yeah, so I asked one of my clients to hire her. But then she left. Yamashita-kun told me her feelings.
That's different from what I heard. Why did this happen? Oh, I got a great idea. Minori-san, do you mind if I ask you to write her a letter with honest feelings?
You mean to Yui?
Yes, write exactly what you told me. Don't worry, I promise I'll give her the letter. I hand the letter to Yui-san.
I never knew her feelings.
She acknowledged you a long time ago.
How come I got the wrong idea about her?
I guess it's because someone you two knew gave you the wrong idea.
Oh, it can't be.
The morning sun streams in like a shining carpet.
Yui came to like this inn. Great. I'll suck up to Minori and take over her business before Yui comes back. Then the company will be mine!
Yamashita-san.
Huh? What is it?
Yamashita-san, seems like you're good at giving people the wrong idea. We were both tricked because of your warm personality, which is just a facade.
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb. Mom never wanted to test me. That's right. She left because of what you told her.
I didn't tell her anything.
I compared what Yui-san told me with what Minori-san did. Both stories were the same. Except for what you told them. You made it so that they would drift apart. What are you after?
Don't just put it like that. I just gave her advice. I told her that becoming independent would help her someday. That's true. Yui-san, you love working for this inn. You don't have a problem with me taking over your mother's business.
I see. That's what you wanted.
Ugh.
I don't hate ambitious people, but we found out about your strategy. You were unlucky.
We were really lucky, Mom. Keiichi-san found me in the rain. He cared a lot about us. His kindness saved us.
Yui-san.
You gave my daughter the wrong idea on purpose. I can't trust you anymore.
Trust is more important than anything.
You can't trick us ever again.
Ugh. Even though I was almost there.
A little while later, Yamashita-san leaves the company because he felt uncomfortable working with Minori-san. He starts a company like he always wanted to, but it doesn't work out. On the other hand, Yui-san has decided to go back home with Minori-san.
Keiichi-san, thank you very much. I'll talk things through with Mom.
That's great. Good luck. She is supposed to leave. Hold it! This is for the best. I see her off, clenching my teeth. Without her, the end looks dimmed, even with the lights on. I want to see her again someday.
Why don't you see me right now?
Oh, Yui-san, what are you doing here?
I'm the key person, right?
What about your mother's company?
Do you mind if I work for both of you and her?
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'll work hard so that I can stay with you. Because I like you so much.
I like you so much too. Welcome back.
I'm really glad I'm back.
I'm gonna let our relationship take time to grow.
Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.